name of Jesus. This video is going to be doing my review of The Flash Season 1, Episode 18, All-Star Team Up. So this episode opens up with Barry, Eddie, and Joe just stopping some criminals out there. So they return back to Star Labs, and then all of a sudden they get a visit from Felicity, and then shortly afterwards we see Ray Palmer show up a little bit later saying he needs to work on the suit. For that, I liked how they gave like, oh look, it's a bird, it's a plane. No, it's Ray Palmer. My boyfriend says, Felicity. That's a nice little actor's allusion to Brandon Routh, the guy who portrays Ray Palmer on the show, on the Flash Arrow universe, or Arrowverse, and also portrayed. It was a nice way to allude to his role as Superman in the movie Superman Returns. So, anyways, there is a. Oh, I forgot about this. Before then, there was a little bit some bees. This woman is walking out to her car, and all of a sudden, before you know it, bees start going through a vent and they kill her. So, and then so it's like, anyways, after that we have the title credits, and then we go the title. So, and also then they're working on that, and then they are Barry Allen tries to run over to stop the bees from to stop Brie Larvan, the woman who is setting off the bees, who, by the way, is portrayed by Emily Kinney, who portrayed Beth Greene on The Walking Dead. So, yeah. So, anyways, we go off to... Anyways, they're going to... Anyways, they go up to there. Anyways, Barry tries to stop her, but the bees just overwhelm him, and he is stung very, very badly. And then fortunately, he is still alive. So, anyways, also it seems like Barry Allen's having doubts about. Just seems like he doesn't want to spit out what's bothering. That Harrison Wells is the Reverse Flash to Felicity or Cisco or Caitlin. But Cisco and Caitlin, because Joe thinks that they might be working with them, so... And he also can't... He and Eddie can't tell Iris that he is Barry's the Flash, which annoys me because... Iris deserves to know Barry's secret identity, and that will make her much more relevant to the show's story arc, the show's main plot, and would also probably make her more interesting. So anyways, it was a little tense, pretty tense scene right there. Tense scene when when Ray, Felicity, Eddie, Iris, and Barry went to go eat at the restaurant. It got to the point where Iris thought Eddie was cheating on her, and when Barry left, Felicity wanted to know what was going on with him, and he was like, it was like, she just spilled out what was going on over in Starling City over there, that it was Barry's... that Oliver was thinking about becoming Ra's al Ghul's heir. Felicity was being trained by Merlin, and she was Laurel's the Black Canary. Well, in their eyes, she is. For the record, Sarah Lance will always be my Black Canary. That's the one true Black Canary in my eyes. Anyways, Barry just comes clean about what was going on with how he felt about Harrison Wells, and then he's called back to Star Labs, and they needed help, and then it seemed like Brie Larvan was trying to get her bees to invade the Mercury Labs, the company where she was fired, and then and then they try to break in before you know it. And then the Flash goes and rescues her, and then she runs into a full he no wait, Ray Palmer uses his new Atom suit, which was upgraded by Cisco, to do that, to save her, to save her. And then meanwhile, the Flash goes to stop Brie Larvan, and it's proving to be difficult. Felicity goes to stop the bees, and whereas Brie Larvan tries to get them to attack Barry, and it leads to a bit of a battle between those two. Computer, it was really good, and then they all drop, and then before you know it, Barry has Brie locked in handcuffs. So, good stuff. So, anyways, by the way, when Barry was stung first time by those robotic bees, it was through he got resuscitated through some defibrillator. The second time, it didn't work anymore. So, anyways, meanwhile, Cisco is having these bad dreams about that he is being killed by the Reverse Flash. His dreams are basically from the alternative timeline from the episode Out of Time. So, and then, by the way, also I liked how Felicity just gave Barry some advice about. I always love it when Barry gets advice from Felicity or in words of wisdom, and she just basically recounted the first season of Arrow up to the episode Odyssey, where Oliver basically just gave her some, asked her to do some weird stuff and gave some flimsy excuses. So much to the point that when she found out that he was the Arrow, or the Hood as he was called in the first season, she wasn't even surprised. So, and then she gave him a chance, told him to just put his trust in both Caitlin and Cisco, and after the pilot, and during the stinger, after Felicity and Ray are gone, Caitlin and Cisco hear his theory learn that Cisco may be, that Harrison Wells may be the Reverse Flash. Caitlin thinks it's an absurd idea. However, Cisco doesn't think so because he's having dreams where he sees that Harrison Wells is the Reverse Flash, and the Reverse Flash kills him. So yeah, so this episode, I don't know, it just felt like a little out of place. I don't know. There was something I didn't like about it. Maybe it was Ray Palmer, who many fans may not like, and whom I might be okay with, but I may be okay with, but I don't know if he would fit well in Starling City. I mean, not Starling, but Central City. However, on the other hand, and there's also Emily Kinney, who, as seen in The Walking Dead, if you've seen any episode on The Walking Dead with Emily Kinney as Beth Greene, where she was prominent, whether it's Still or Slaptown, those episodes show that she is not a strong actor. So, more like, I'm leaning towards Emily Kinney Emily Kinney's presence. She was not a very good actor. She's not a very good actress, if you ask me. So, that being said, although this episode was far more better than the episode Rogue Time. Rogue Time was a misfire of an episode. This episode was much better than that. So, yeah. So, I'm going to have to give this thing an 8.4 out of 10. Good episode, though I could wish it was better. I can't wait for the next episode to come. Alright, that's all for this video.